And hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Tiger Talks Wrestling. I am Tony. And today I am joined by the voice of NWF Adrenaline himself, Mickey Matthews. Welcome to the show.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome for the very first time by me to Tiger Talks Wrestling. This is Mickey Matthews, the voice of NWF Adrenaline, Proving Ground, the hostess with the mostest, joining Tony for the first time ever. How the hell are you, Tony?
Doing very good, thank you. How are you today, Mickey?
Not bad. I'm ready to call this spectacle.
And for anybody who doesn't know, this won't actually be the first time that we've called some action together.
That is correct. Turmoil 2018. It's the first time me and Tony met.
Yes, it was. It was a wonderful show there.
What a good choice for this United States Championship match to take place this week.
Isn't it, though? When I decided when to air these, I wasn't really paying attention to what date it would be that I was going to air this one, but I noticed the other day what day it was. I was like,
it's fate. America.
It has to be. Has to be.
And drink Bud Light and cook steak on the grill.
Yes. There you go.
With an eagle sitting on my shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Got to have that eagle.
That's right.
All right. So actually, we got one viewer at the moment, but for anybody who comes in at any point, make sure if you have any questions or any comments during the match, put them in the comment section. We'll get to them either during the match or afterwards. But we're mainly going to focus on that match. As mentioned, we do have from HCW a United States Championship, I believe it was 10-man Battle Royal.
Something like that. I don't think they actually chose like an official number of people. It's just whoever was there and ready to go.
Gotcha. I also heard that there was a little bit of a different take to this type of a battle royal that they did as well.
That is correct. This is it starts off as a normal battle royal over the top rope elimination, but once it goes to the final four, it becomes a fatal four-way elimination via pinfall or submission.
Oh, that's very interesting and unique. We'll get into that as we have Paul Peterson in the chat room. Says hello. Good to see him in here.
How's it going, Paul? The first ever Proving Ground champion right there. I saw him compete once or twice on Proving Ground in my tenure.
Right. And he actually was in the chat room for a brief bit last week as we watched Paul face one-on-one with Shadow Grim for the Hardcore Championship. So, which was a fun match. If you don't watch it, go back and watch that because myself and
Alex Mason.
Alex Mason, yes. Getting names mixed up here, reading too much at the time. Alex Mason and I had fun calling that match, even though we had a couple little hiccups at the beginning of it. Hey, and there's another name in there in the chat room, newer that I've just heard of, Jaden Quick. Says another couple of losers. I've seen him in BCW chats. Poor shame, this would be fantastic if someone else was in the match, just an FYI.
Not quick enough to get there, Jaden.
Right. Paul Peterson says, thank you, and yes, the first ever Proving Ground champion. All right. So with that, I think we are ready to get this Battle Royal and then Fatal 4-Way, as we get down to it, underway.
Lego.
Come on here. We'll get this going.
Down to ringside.
Yes, indeed.
Gonna say we don't have any audio, Tony.
No audio?
Nope.
Any better?
No. Do you have headphones plugged in?
That'll be why.
That would be the case. Maybe.
Let's try that again. Not used to having my headphones in. I can hear you a little bit better then, but we'll do it with. Let's try this again, shall we? Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. There you go.
This is RJ Nitro, the official ring announcer for this match.
All right, here we go. Nice introduction there.
Nitro starting off. Mike Miller going crazy with the briefcase.
Oh, yeah. Notice there's a lot of guys here from NWF Adrenaline and BCW in this match.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people to the HCW roster. H2 catches the briefcase, throws it up over the top rope, and Miller goes after it, eliminating himself.
Himself. Crazy start to the match. You see H2 now, Jacob Riley and Jack Brown going at it. Kevin Haskell trying to figure out where he wants to go.
Kyle Rotten in the corner.
Yes. You've seen the Wicked Bernie and Mickey Nitro were going at it, too.
Trying to throw out Jacob Riley, and he does successfully. H2 is on the outside, but works his way back in. Big right to the hand, or to the head of Carney.
Yep.
There's a drop kick.
Fast-paced here. Very nice drop kick there. Jack Brown's got Kyle Rotten in the corner there. We can see on the left side. Mikey Nitro. Oh, what a kick. My Nitro.
There's one for up here. Picking up that guy.
Yes, that guy. Not sure how the name, but he is out.
Eliminated nonetheless before we can even get a name.
Yep. Oh, and hip toss there to Kyle Rotten. Oh! Nice. Nate Johnson knocks down H2.
Wicked Carney with an Irish whip to Nitro. Big clothesline.
Clothesline by the Wicked Carney to Nitro. Looks like Kevin have eliminated Kyle Rotten there.
And H2.
With a little help from Nate, gets out there.
Haskell away.
We're down to the final 5.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Big super kick to the face of Nitro.
Nitro might be the almost lone wolf, so as to speak, in this match at the moment, it looks like.
At the moment, it looks like that could be the case.
Drop kick there by Nate Johnson.
Single leg drop kick. And sitting in the left-hand corner of your screen is HCW owner Mr. Rowletts with that United States Championship at his side. And Jack Brown stalling a suplex and sends Nitro over the top rope for his troubles. And now this match will become a fatal 4-way elimination match.
All right. Got rid of everybody quick there. As the crowd chants goodbye to Mikey Nitro, they do not like that guy.
A little four-corner test of strength, and H2 double drop kick.
Nice drop kick from the Wicked Carney. He's knocked down H2.
H2 took down the 2 bigger of the men in that equation.
Yes. Oh, a spear!
Big spear!
Cutting Wicked Carney in half there.
Taunting Mark Williams, who's sitting in the crowd. Big right.
Let's see. Plenty of familiar faces out there. Nice splash there by Nate Johnson in the corner, and one to H2 as well. One for the trifecta. Nobody home. Clothesline.
Clothesline to the side of the head.
Oh, we have an official in the ring now.
Wicked Carney wants to do a test of strength with Jack Brown.
Why would you do that?
He's got him up.
Yes, he does. Up. Nice counter.
Reversal from the Wicked Carney.
Yes, indeed. Oh, looks like Nate Johnson might be going for an F5. Indeed.
Jack Brown F5s Nate Johnson. 1, 2, and 3. That's all she wrote, baby.
Yep, Nate Johnson is eliminated.
H2 off the top. Oh, he's caught by Jack Brown.
F5.
F5 to H2 by the Lone Wolf.
1, 2, 3. And we're down to
Brown's
2.
stock extends even more.
Jack Brown looks pretty unstoppable here at the moment.
Jack Brown takes off the jersey.
What's he doing? In the business. Oh, what a throw.
Launching Carney. That's got him up.
Yep.
It's F5.
We're at F5.
Oh. Carney lands on his feet, staggers. Big drop kick.
Now we've seen a few battles between these two men and between BCW and NWF Adrenaline. But not as
tornado DDT.
Nice tornado DDT on the phone.
Sorry for cutting you off, Tony. I'm overbearing on commentary. I'm used to doing it by myself.
Yep, very good.
And Carney,
Spring.
little springboard action
Oh,
into a cutter or stunner, perhaps.
yeah. I'm not sure he got quite all of what he was looking for there, though.
Maybe not, but either way, it was effective as he's got Brown now on the defensive.
Very true.
He's got Brown in the corner.
Ooh.
Knife edge chop. And there's another.
Neither one of those had any effect on Jack Brown.
Oh, dude, just throws him up in the air and lets Carney crash down to the canvas.
Yes.
There's that crotch leg drop. Shames of H2 and Jeff Hardy.
Yes.
Oh, what's he doing?
They're asking for it, and they're going to get the swing. How's he going to follow it up? Oh, slingshot. Into the corner.
Catapulting Carney. Face right into the top turnbuckle.
Indeed.
Into the cover.
And only
2 count only. Jack Brown is going to give the crowd what they want.
Yeah, he seems to.
Carney fights out of it. Big forearm. Spinning back fist.
Kick to the back. Oh.
There's that kick to the back of the head.
And that head hurt. It's like Carney's setting up for something here.
Carney stalking Brown.
Yeah.
Went for a cutter, did not get all of it.
No, he barely got it.
Calls that the neck cutter.
Oh, what?
This could be it. Oh! Kill go round to Jack Brown.
And that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
Nobody gets up from a kill go round.
No. And so Wicked Carney is the inaugural United States champion in HCW.
The inaugural HCW United States champion.
And if I remember correctly, from what I seen on BCW the other day, it's been over 200 days that he's been the U.S. champion.
Definitely not the case. I do not think that's accurate.
Supposedly, is what they're saying, claims, but.
Okay, if they say so.
Right.
Got some action going on in the chat. This Jaden Quick fella talking trash to some of the other guys. Jaden Quick talking trash to some of the guys in the chat.
See, it's gonna go through that here real quick. He was wanting us to get it going. He was Jaden Quick wanting us to get it going.
Impatient bastard.
Right?
Yeah, Mark.
And Paul Peterson saying if he was there, he would have taken out everybody.
Big statement from the first ever Proving Ground champion. Also
Indeed.
The first man to ever get cut open by a fish.
True. Jaden said, I was going to say the same thing, kid. There's my future victim, Jack Brown. Another victim of his is Mikey Nitro when he got eliminated. Gunshot in. Say hey to Gunshot if you're still in here watching. I see Riley Bates in there as well. They both were told to shush while the big boys were talking.
Well, thank you, Jaden. Although I do not think he was talking about Mickey Matthews.
But anyway, Paul Peterson said I'd love to have a match against any of them. And Jaden mentioned he's free if Paul wants a match against him.
The thing about NWF, he says shush Mikey. Oh, It's Mickey, actually. Sorry, Jaden. But Paul and Jaden and whoever, the thing about NWF is H2 is very open to talent. Yankee, the difference maker, has once referred to Proving Ground as the revolving door, and that's kind of how H2 is. If you want to show up, come on out. Show us what you can do.
Yes, indeed. I've heard that firsthand from H2 himself.
Damn phone keyboard, he says.
Yeah, I see that.
Yankee the F, says Paul. Not sure what that means.
I'm not sure either.
The fuck? I hope not.
Who knows?
I believe Yankee murdered Paul Peterson at their first meet.
True.
That was both men's debut, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think so. Jaden Quick does say when and where.
When and where? Coloma, Michigan. Follow H2 on Twitter and DM him. Although he's not general manager anymore, he still has quite a bit of pull in the company.
No, that'd be currently Tommy Zachary, the intro.
All right, Riley, I will pass it on to H2, but quit being a fucking mark.
A mark for who? Oh, who?
Those bastards, the American Outlaws.
Somebody's got to give them their big facts, I guess.
What was the term I heard today? I can't remember what it was. Let's see if I can find it. Because I liked it better than big facts, that was for sure.
So Jaden says, so in other words, since I beat H2 in a cage, that means I can get on these shows, so I'll be there.
Sure, come on out.
I'm sure H2 wouldn't say no to us, so.
I don't think, Jaden, I was there in attendance, and you guys did not beat H2 in the cage. H2 was beaten by a man named Psycho Sullivan. You did win the match, but H2 and you aligned yourselves. You guys didn't even fight.
Interesting note to have.
You did kick somebody in the leg, and H2 did enziguri him.
Is Jaden and Paul Peterson are having a little argument there in the chat section.
You did win. You did win, Jaden. But H2 was eliminated by Psycho Sullivan.
All right.
I'm interested to see this battle in the comment section. Riley takes Jaden's comeback. A little bit on the defensive. What's going to happen next?
Right.
Paul says he'd rather fight a champion.
That he did.
Paul Peterson is thirsty for the gold.
Can you blame him? He had a little taste of it. He wants more. Jaden making the comment that I beat the man that beat H2 by force. I beat him, but it's okay.
Is there any free bookings for NWF? NWF is always open. The door is unlocked. If you can make it to Michigan, you can get punched in the face by people.
Indeed. Hey, and you might actually even see me there depending on when you show up. So there you go.
True.
Paul Peterson says, I'll hold the gold again. Jaden says, I'm a multi-time champion from several states in the country, so come here, Paul.
Jaden is actually, I believe, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Jaden, the #1 contender for Heartland Championship Wrestling in South Bend, Indiana. Am I correct? Negative, Riley. We don't wrestle on anything other than a ring, I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, that'd be a no. You'd have to come here to Michigan.
That is correct.
Jaden said I could honestly say I wasn't listening.
Are you number one contender for a heavyweight championship, Jaden? That's what that cage match was for, correct? As I await the response.
Yes, we wait for the response. While we wait, that was a pretty impressive battle royal. First time I've really seen anything HCW-wise.
As have I, other than on NWF programming.
Right.
Jaden confirms he is number one contender for the Heartland Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship of the World. I believe it's Heartland. Might be hybrid. Can't remember for sure.
Either way.
You have a ring, you are just building it now. That doesn't sound like a real ring.
Probably doing how some other companies did it before as well.
I believe Josh Bell, former NWF Adrenaline champion, made a ring at one point in time, and it looked great. But
It's great, I'm sure.
Listen, guys, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for stopping by, Paul.
Jaden or Riley Bates says, "Oh, it is." So it's a real ring with steel and cables and turnbuckles, or is it plywood and tires?
Right. I think that we'd all have to see it before we'd read anything. Anybody would agree to anything.
I would definitely say you are, in fact, a multi-time champ, Jaden.
Held tag titles in Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, and Mississippi, and a singles belt in Indiana. I consider that multi-time champ. Yeah, I would too.
If it's a trampoline under.
This is trampoline under.
By God, he's got a trampoline under the ring, damn it.
Wow. So we'll wait to see if they got any other comments. I'll mention this next week at some point. We'll have another match on here on Tiger Talks Wrestling. I'm looking at possibly next week, Friday, doing an LCW match. Otherwise, if anything before then, it'd be from Riley Bates, actually, SPW. But just stay tuned to Twitter. You'll find me on there. You'll find out when exactly we'll be on with the next match.
Right. And also, next Thursday, if I'm correct, you can catch a brand new episode of BCW. This, if I'm correct, is the go-home show before Final Destination, and the war between NWF and BCW continues.
And if you didn't see their last episode this past Thursday, make sure you go back and watch, as it was centered around the decision of Jack Brown as to whether he would join Team NWF, Team BCW, or stay as Lone Wolf.
Yes. Also, a little bit of plotting from Nitro and Carney, who we now know is the Midwest Rejects.
Indeed. We've seen those two guys in the match here today.
Yep, both men.
One of them walked out as champion. Jaden does say he'll be here to trash on those guys, too, for any other matches I have.
He said, FYI, kid, my former Fed was SPW 10 years ago. You're late. Well, the joke's on you, Jaden. He was 2 at that point in time. Maybe. I'm not for sure. I'm just bullshitting right now.
I think he was probably about 8 at that time, so I think he's about 18. But yeah.
Is he? Oh, I thought he said he was
17,
very young.
something like that.
Oh. I stand corrected.
Gallbuster Wrestling is what he was called. Alrighty.
What if he's just like, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely it was.
So, besides that, I was booking when I was in the womb. All right, Jaden.
Sounds dangerous. Sounds like not a good thing. I was right-ish. I was closer than you, maybe. No, maybe.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know.
Yeah, I guess he was 14. So he was 4 then. You were closer.
Boom.
I thought he was a little bit older.
I'm a journalist. What can I say?
Yeah, you are.
Just not good with words.
Got your facts down. Good job.
That's right.
But besides that SPW and LCW match, we are supposed to have a UWF New York match from Stinger. For anybody who knows him, it's supposed to be sent in one. That'll be here in the next few weeks. Besides those three, we've also got another NUW match, which I think you guys are all going to like. We're going to be doing commentary. I'm going to be joined by two guys. I'm not going to mention who they are now because I want it to be a surprise. But I'll be joined by two guys on commentary as we watch the Dark Side going one-on-one with Novin from Day of Destruction 2 last year, and I believe it was a 3 Stages of Hell match. That'll be coming up in about 3 or 4 weeks. And then the last match that we'll be watching was actually one sent in from your former boss or boss, whichever you want to call him, H2 himself, from NWF that I personally asked for.
That's pretty cool.
And I haven't seen, other than the Novin versus Darkside match and the LCW match, the other couple matches I have not watched fully yet. So you'll be getting my live reactions as I watch it for the first time.
Pretty rad, if I do say so myself.
Right. Jaden says, I'm pretty lame, but to be honest, clap, clap, you're more creative than I am. Not worthy to be in your presence, kid. All right. Talking to Riley, I believe.
This Jaden guy, he's kind of a dick.
I notice I respect. It seems that way from what I've read. Not just here, but yeah. Constantly. All that leading up to... Now, it hasn't been confirmed exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to run it by a couple people because I'm thinking of doing things a little different. But coming next month, August 25th-ish, 24th, maybe both days, we'll see, will be the 1-year anniversary special of Tiger Talks Wrestling. So be on the lookout for what's to come for that. That's what all this is leading up to.
Oh, snap.
Could be a big show. Oh, and besides that, we got a couple other big things that'll be coming your way as well between now and then. So big things happening.
Tony out here making moves.
Yeah. With a little help from some friends.
Tell everybody, Tony, who is the what's the word? Who had the idea for Tiger Talks Wrestling?
Well, I said it before. I'll gladly say it again. It was H2 that had the idea originally.
The guy is a spark plug.
That he is.
He's so full of great ideas.
I'd have to agree. I run a lot of my ideas past him, too, so.
Then that bastard shuts you down too often. You should destroy him.
Jaden mentioned, don't know if you caught it, but good call, Mickey, referring to the Jaden is a dick comment.
Oh, yeah. I call him like I see him, Jaden.
He also says
son of a bitch.
Kick H2 in the face.
Oh, well, that's pretty rude.
Better late than not showing up at all, Mr. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you go back and watch the match. We already did commentary for the match. It's a pretty interesting battle royal to determine the first HCW United States champion. That led into a fatal 4-way elimination match at the end of it. Speaking of Mr. Awesome, since he's in the commentary section, I'll give him a little plug. That intro video you've seen at the beginning of this and see it pretty much every beginning of it. Mr. Awesome's the one that made it, so.
What a genius he is. Creative genius.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not sure what's going on, but I think I have like a hack going on my computer, Tony. Can you bring it where I can screen share?
Where you can screen share?
Yeah, because right now it's only on you.
Oh, I don't know how to make it so you can screen share. Let's see.
Can the world see my screen right now?
We see a blank screen on yours, yeah. Black screen.
Black screen?
There we go. That should show it to everybody.
Is it showing?
I still see a black screen, but yeah, it's showing.
Black screen, huh?
Looks like you got a Windows Media Player up.
I do.
Ah, we got it.
What is this?
Uh-huh. A little exclusive here, perhaps.
Well, all right.
That's
Jaden Quick he's hacked us.
so it appears.
And he says he's coming. What does that mean for NWF?
That could mean trouble for NWF Adrenaline. So what that could mean. It's that Riley kid, isn't it? I'd have a feeling not. Someone in here knows something about that.
Well, it said the Prince of High Risk, Jaden Michael Quick. So one should assume Jaden Michael Quick has something to do with this.
Yeah, one would assume that or presume.
He admits to nothing.
Yeah, I see that. He admits to nothing. Dicey.
We're gonna have to stay tuned with NWF to figure out what's going on here.
All right. Someone recognizes good talent is all I can say.
Someone recognizes good talent. I'm assuming you hacked us, Jaden.
It looked that way, did it?
It did. So you recognize yourself. Mr. Awesome with a prediction that it's someone who will be at When Worlds Collide 2.
Quite possibly.
Very good possibility.
Let's see. Hacking is a crime. That's a serious accusation, sir.
My apologies. You dirty hacker.
Yeah, like I said, like one of our friends would say, it's a little shisty there.
Shisty. Trifling. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. He put it in my fucking mouth.
Oh, Lord.
All right, but ladies and gentlemen, you guys just saw the HCW United States Championship Battle Royal, crowning the Wicked Carney as our very first HCW United States Championship.
Yes, we did. Jaden Quick mentions that he does have a pretty open calendar that day for Mr. Awesome.
Very interesting.
Yes, indeed. Yes, and it was very nice to see all the competitors that were involved in that battle royal. And I thank HCW and Mikey Nitro for getting that submission in to Tiger Talks Wrestling. If it wasn't for you guys sending them in, we wouldn't be here and have anything to do commentary for. So
this is true. Tony would be sitting at home watching it, muting the thing, doing his own thing.
Yep. Just watching and twiddling my thumbs. Huh? But no. Besides that, I already mentioned everything that's going to be going on this channel. You'll see new things coming here, hopefully sooner rather than later. But you won't be seeing any one-on-one interviews until after this 1-year anniversary, more than likely. So don't be expecting any of those. But for that was, again, as Mickey mentioned, the HCW United States Championship Battle Royal. And I'll get to Mr. Awesome's comment here real quick, and then we'll wrap up this show. Awesome asks, Jaden, well, are you the best in the peninsula? That may help us figure this out.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Mr. Awesome. The Jaden Quick, I do know him. He is not from Michigan, but another interesting fact is the Best in the Peninsula Battle Royal will no longer be the Best in the Peninsula Battle Royal. It will now be the Great Lakes Invitational.
Oh.
So anybody whose state borders the Great Lakes is allowed. And I just thought of it, so I'm going to plug it right here, if that's okay with you, Tony.
Go for it.
All right. At Bad Company, H2 made an announcement that any company could submit a match to NWF to be on the pre-show of When Worlds Collide. It has to be under 15 minutes, bell to bell, and your company has to be under 750 subscribers. Under, not over. I have heard that there has been some confusion by a few people. Under 750 subscribers, 15 minutes, bell to bell, can be ring, trampoline, ground, whatever the hell you want. As long as it's a good match and whatever, blah, 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 we will pick two. And we will pick the two best, and it will be in our pre-show at When Worlds Collide. So get those sent in. You can send them to H2's Twitter and his DMs. His DMs are open. You can send them to H2's professional, personal Twitter. H2, the one that he'd probably prefer is at capital H, capital T, W-O, wrestling, capital R, or W in wrestling. And you can send them there, or if you're friends with H2 on Facebook, you can send them to him via Facebook Messenger.
Yes.
But send those in, and they will watch them. A council of elders, if you will vote on the best match, probably be 3 of them. And yeah, so send them in. You guys have until August 18th to send them in. Plenty of time to record something, and it can be a title match.
Yeah, they're not like some other companies who say no championships allowed.
Well, this is a crossover, so we'll let it fly, you know.
Right. All right. So they have that Mr. Awesome mentions breaking news for you. So if anybody who didn't hear that in NWF programming, that Bad Company, then you catch it here. It's definitely something we're sending them in for. So I know NWF is hoping to get several submissions for it.
At least 2.
Yeah, at least 2. Would be nice. UIW Mania in says elders what?
It's the Council of Elders. The veterans, if you will.
Yes. Yeah, a little late as well coming in. For anybody who came in late, do make sure, please, to go back and watch this. You'll see our commentary for the HCW United States Championship Battle Royal earlier on in the show. UIW Mania says drop some hearing aids on that one. But yes. If that is your real name. Of course, Jaden would have to pick at him.
Also, I just got a message from H2. Coming very soon in the next coming weeks, we will know who our next inductee into the Great Lakes Regions Wrestling Hall of Fame will be.
Oh, interesting. If you don't know, there's already 2 men that have been named to that Hall of Fame. That being from NWF, of course, the man who unfortunately had to retire recently, being the former NWF World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Gagliardo.
Yep.
And BCW announced as well that they have, I believe he's a former world champion there as well.
Yeah, W champ, yep.
Yep. Speaking government names now. No, we're not. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see who joins those 2 men in the Hall of Fame at When Worlds Collide 2.
Right.
All right. Any last plugs from anybody before we go off the air here real quick?
That's all I got. I'm sure I'll think of more later.
Don't we always?
Right.
For some reason, I haven't been nominated for this, and BYW, I'm ignoring you. Jaden says about the Hall of Fame. Comments.
Well, Jaden, we haven't got to see much of you. in the YouTube wrestling community, we haven't seen much.
True that. So, yeah. Also, if you guys are enjoying these, since this is the second match I've done commentary for, let me know. If you don't like anything specific about them, let me know that too. I'm willing to listen to anything anybody's got to say. So, you know where to find me on Twitter. If you want to find me on Facebook, you can find me easily there too. So, let's induct Dirtface into the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. I'd have to disagree with Mr. Awesome on that one.
Dirtface hasn't won any matches yet.
Right? Okay, fair enough. I won't complain. I'll just kick faces. Well, we'll look forward to perhaps seeing you kick faces then, Jaden. Speaking of When Worlds Collide, too, I think I might have to have a little conversation with somebody about that show as well. And a certain individual who's been harassing me in social media might have to get a little response from me at When Worlds Collide as well. It's possible.
Woo. Tony's gonna drop a pipe bomb.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Man, imagine he finally hits that senton on the Hall of Fame induction floor. Dirty South senton, baby.
Could you imagine? Oh, man. But yes. Definitely be on the lookout. Watch everything BCW and then NWF when that comes out. Look out for When Worlds Collide later this year. No, we can't put Dirtface in the Hall of Fame class of 2018.
No, he hasn't earned it yet. He's got about 5 matches under his belt between both brands, if I'm correct.
Somewhere's around there.
0-5 thus far.
But we know from seeing in BCW comments who some of Jaden's guys are compared to most people, so they get who's talking, I guess. Oh, don't even mention that name.
There's 3 people Tony's got beef with.
That's not the person I was referring to about When Worlds Collide either. So
neither of the 3?
Oh, well, maybe one of those 3.
Fair enough.
I didn't realize you put a couple other names in there, but definitely not that first name.
Baby.
Well, at least he didn't spell it the same way, I guess. I was going to say only one.
Bye-bye. Maybe. I don't know.
Right. All right. So sorry we did start late. No people came in later. Again, go back and watch. We started late because I had some things come up unexpectedly. So it happens. It's like, for that, Mickey, I'll let you close out your half and then we'll close out the show.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for welcoming us into your home once again. This is Mickey Matthews reminding you to like, comment, and subscribe all 3 channels, Tiger Talks Wrestling, NWF Adrenaline, and BCW. Yeah. This has been Mickey Matthews, signing out.
With that, thank you for joining me, Mickey. It's been wonderful, as usual, to call a match here with you. And we will see you guys some point next week. Just make sure you tune in on Twitter. You'll find out when. We're out. Peace.